Good morning. Today is Wednesday and we will be doing maths. And in maths we are going to learn number names. What was the last number name that we learned? We learned a series of 71 to 80. Very easy, it's getting easier and easier day by day. Okay, so this time we will learn 81 to 90. Easy, I don't have to tell much. If you are at school by now, you would have grabbed your pencil and have started writing. 81. You already know the spelling of 80. It's just 8 with an E. 80-1. Okay. Remember the hyphen and followed by a small letter only. Do not make this capital letter. Okay. So then 82, 83, go on like that all the way up to 90. Writing 90 is also easy. Phonetically if you see means write 9 T, T, 90. Is it easy? Great. So in your workbook and your homework book there will be writing of this thing. You just have to write one time in your homework book. One time will do because you already know it, right? Just for you to know the order and for you to get into the practice of writing number names, just write once. Finish it up today itself because tomorrow is Pongal. So I don't want you to Bogi and Pongal. I don't want you to be disturbed by all these work. You can finish it off today itself. Okay. So that is your number names 81 to 90. You will have it in page number 18 to 20. Okay. In a page number 18 to 20, I will show it to you soon. You will have to write the number names. Homework book also one time. And the date we will write in your workbook is 13/01/2021 and then it's a Wednesday. You can look at this and write the spelling. To write it, you might write it as Wednesday, but when you say it, it is Wednesday. Okay. Now, next we are going to do some new operation. So far you have done addition, right? Yes, and some of you have come to the school and we have done even multiplication. Okay, so can you tell me what is addition? Addition is bringing all quantities together. Remember with the decimal system dynamic part material, there were 3 sets like this, is it not? Like this. We had 3 sets like this, correct? Yeah, and we used to give one quantity for one person. Second one, let's say one we gave to Nishwant, another one we gave to Tishant, and the another one we gave to Varun. Okay, 3 boys. We gave it to 3 boys, 3 quantities we gave them. Each one will be given separate quantity, and addition is bringing all the quantities together. Okay, and the symbol that we used was plus. Okay, we write the plus symbol for addition. Then we also did multiplication. What is multiplication? Multiplication is nothing but repeated addition. That is, you are adding the same number again and again and again. Like for example, I told you, how was it in the decimal system static dynamic part? I told you I would tell you one number. 2382. Then the next person I will again say 2382. And the third person again I will say 2382. So when I give the same quantity again and again and again, bringing them together is called as multiplication. So multiplication is nothing but repeated addition. Same quantity you are bringing together. Okay? Okay. Now today I am going to teach you. Wait, before that, because it is just like addition, how is the multiplication symbol? It will be like this. Your plus will turn into multiplication, but I cannot use this one. I will have to use this. This is multiplication symbol. Okay? This is addition and this is multiplication. Okay? Now, today we are going to learn something new. It is called as subtraction. Can you say the word? Subtraction. Okay. Before we go into a dynamic material, let me just give you a small example. There is a girl here. Whom shall we call this? Okay, we can call this as Jenna because she's got slightly longer hair. Okay, Jenna. Okay. Now Jenna has 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4 apples she has. And there is somebody standing here very sad. Whom shall we give this? Tishant? Okay, he's sad. Can you say why Tishant is sad? Because he has no apples. So what can we do? Jenna, what do you want to do? You have 4 apples. What do you want to do? To make him smile. You'll have to give him. How many apples will you give him? Want to give 1 or 2 or 3? How much do you want to give? Okay, let's say Jenna wants to give 1 apple only. Okay, so let me just give that 1 apple to Tishant. So let's make Tishant happy now. He's happy because this 1 apple is going to come to Tishant. Okay, now don't ask me that small apple, how did it become big? That same apple only I am giving it here. Okay. Okay, that's the apple Jenna is giving. Okay, so if Jenna has given that apple to Tishant, means this is no more there with her. She had 4, right? Now this is not there. This has come down. Okay, Jenna had 4. Then she gave 1 to Tishant. Now how many pieces Jenna has? Count. 1, 2, 3. How much is left with Jenna? 3. This is called as subtraction. Easy? Just to know how much is left behind. Okay, how much is left behind after giving away is called as subtraction. Okay, so the symbol that we use here is minus. Repeat, minus. So 4 minus 1 equals to 1, 2, 3. Got it? Okay, there were 4 here. Initially there were 4 here, correct? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we gave it off to Tishant. So 4 minus means give away. Give. 4 minus 1 equals to how much is left behind? 1, 2, 3. That's your answer. Is subtraction easy? Okay. Now let's try one more example. And let me make it very, very interesting for you. You will have to take a look at the things that I have brought for them. I have here 2 people sitting. Actually not people. One is a boy. His name is Jack. Okay, you would have seen Jack in the pre-mon room, playgroup room. Okay, you will see him hanging on the window with his friend Mendu. Okay, this is Mendu and this is Jack. Now, Jack has 10 cowrie shells here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those who know skip counting, you can count in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, that is skip counting in 2s. Now, Mendu told, I will be friends with Jack only if Jack shares with me. Okay, so now how much was he having? Jack was having 10. Is it not? He was having 10. Now Mendu is asking for some. So how much shall we give? Shall we give 7? Okay, he is such a good friend. He is ready to give lots to him, not just 1 or 2. Let's give 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now Mendu has got 7. How much Mendu has got? 7. So let me put the card here for 7. Okay. Now we are going to do subtraction. Okay, we have already done the subtraction. We have given it already. When we give, it is called subtraction. So subtraction has already happened. Now you have to tell me how much is left with Jack. How much is left with Jack? Only 3. 1, 2, 3. From 10, it has reduced to 3. Is it not? Now, how am I going to present this? That you see. Now, look how I am going to do. 10 minus 7. Where is the minus symbol? This is addition. That's your minus symbol. Okay? Okay, we got it. 10 minus 7. What is the result? Now, how much is left behind? 3, right? Yes. So we have to put the equal to sign. You see that? 10 minus 7 equals to 3. There was 10 first. Then he gave off 7 to Mendu. And then what is left behind with him is just 1, 2, 3. So this is your answer. Now I want to give names for these quantities. Okay, this large quantity that we had is called as minuend. What is this called? Minuend. And this quantity which we are going to give away to Mendu, that we give away, is called as subtrahend. Say subtrahend. And the result what you get is called difference. Minuend, subtrahend, difference. One more time. Minuend, subtrahend, difference. So doing subtraction was easy for you? Yes. So if possible, you must try and remember these names called minuend, subtrahend, difference also. Okay, I had given the names for multiplication and addition also. I don't want to confuse you now, so I am not taking that name now. Yet I want you to remember minuend, subtrahend and difference. Okay, now we will see what is there in our workbook. Come take a look at it. Page number 18, 19 and 20, you will be writing number names from 81 to 90. The practice is for you to count the beads, write the quantity here and the number name here. Okay, it will be in jumbled order, so you have to do the counting properly. Here it is for you to practice how to write serially or in an order. Okay, then we have to go to page number 28 and 29. Remember doing addition? Yes, this is for you to practice addition here. By now you are all pro, you all know how to do addition. So some of you might even know what is 2 plus 3. Okay, the more you do like this, you become more confident with addition because you start telling the answers from your memory itself. You don't need fingers, you don't need to count. How many of you think you need to count this? 2 plus 3, what is your answer? Some of you would have already told 5. Maybe with your fingers you can say. You already know there are 5 fingers, right? So 2 fingers plus 3 fingers. How much is that? 5. 2 plus 3, bring it together, you have 5. So 2 plus 3, 5. Like that, please do the addition for this. So if you say, only if you say this, this sum, right, 4 plus 2 equals to 6, then only it will come to your memory. Then only you will be able to remember the addition. Okay, will you do this page number 28 and 29? It's very, very easy. And when you finish it, your mommy will give you a beautiful star or she will give you some surprise picture. Okay, Next we will see what we have to do in page number 30, which is subtraction. See here, we've come to the page of subtraction. There are 4 elephants here. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write here 4. Totally there are 4. Then we are going to remove 1 or take away 1. So you will have to strike it off with your pencil along the dotted lines. Okay, we gave it off, or that elephant is gone. Okay, maybe it fell off from the bridge. It is not there. So now how many is left? Only 1, 2, 3 is left. So you write the answer here 3 and say the problem. Okay, what is written here? 4 minus 1 equals 3. If you want, you can also write the equal to symbol here. It will be nice if you write the equal to symbol. Say again, 4 minus 1 equals to 3. Next sum you see, 5 minus 3. 5. Now we have to count how many ducks are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ducks are there. Now how many ducks we are supposed to strike off? 3. Okay. So let's strike it off. 1, 2, 3. How many ducks are remaining? 1, 2. You will write the answer equals to 2. 5 minus 3 equals to 2. Is it getting easier? Interesting? Okay. Will you like that try and find out the result, the difference for the cows, the giraffes and these tall jars? Will you find out? Okay, this is the only page you have for subtraction. For doing larger quantities, I will send you a separate video of working subtraction using the decimal system dynamic part material, so that you can work it out at home and we can also work it out when you come to school. Okay, it will come as a separate video. So that is all, children, for this week. I hope you will enjoy doing your subtraction. Okay, now you can also try your subtraction in your sugarcane also. There will be so many segments in the sugarcane. Okay, if somebody is going to chop off or going to eat off the segments, you have to find out how many segments are remaining in it. Okay, so all the segments together will give you the minuend, and whatever is eaten away will be the subtrahend, and what is remaining in that sugar cane will be the difference. Okay, minuend, subtrahend, difference. Will you work it out and have fun trying this out everywhere near you? And anywhere you can try it out with your daddy, mummy, grandpa, like that you can play. Or even with your fingers. Take 5 fingers, 3 are gone. How much is left? 2. So 5 minus 3 equals to 2. Like that will you try and say? Try and see how many you can find with your fingers, how many you can try it with your biscuits, like that. Okay, I will meet you all in another video. Until then, bye bye.